Today, from Empower Field at Mile High in Denver, it's Week 5 of the NFL on EA Sports. We'll see Russell Wilson and the Denver Broncos.
Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports.
Taking in at the 3. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26.
They begin the drive with Williams. And he'll push his way forward to about the 32. The numbers for Williams a week ago: 18 carries, 104 yards, and a score as well.
I think he's exactly where he wants to be coming into a game, partner, because he has to still be riding the momentum from last week when he broke the century mark in rushing and had one of his best individual efforts of the season. I would expect that there's more from him on the way after that type of...
And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Myles Garrett in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. And Charles, part of the reason they lost last week, they didn't have a single sack. Well, they changed that quickly.
But did they ever? And it was something they talked about with us extensively. They needed to get pressure. How were they going to get to the quarterback? Obviously, they schemed themselves into a great play, didn't they?
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted.
Picked up by Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah. And the Browns are going to take possession of the football.
Well, that is a quick lesson on how difficult this defense is to throw against. An interception on their initial drive of the ball game.
Now we know why their offensive staff spent the entire week awake trying to prepare for this one, because you can't totally shy away from throwing the football. But at the same time, you're looking at them and going, where are the weaknesses? How are we going to move it?
One of the top defenses in the NFL for a reason. We just saw one example right there. After the interception, here's Watson.
That's going to be taken in by Felton.
And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Watson caught left side by Hilton.
And they've got this down to about the 12-yard line. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first.
Watson on 3rd down. He goes right back the way of Hilton. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. It's an 8-yard pickup and leads to a new set of downs. And he'll barrel his way into the end zone for a Browns touchdown.
Demetric Felton.
His first touchdown on the year.
And the Browns use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. Extra point by York is up and good.
And that makes the score 7-0.
York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. This will be fielded inside the 5.
And all deep in his own territory, he coughs up the football. And he's into the end zone. It's a fumble return for a Browns TD.
Extra point by York is up and good.
And it's now 14-0. The scoop and score, always an exciting play in football, and we witnessed it there. Grabbing it off the ground and then rumbling it into the end zone for 6.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown, so decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words, early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan, or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
From the 29, Wilson, man open. He's got it complete to Cortland Sutton. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. Now a first down carry. It's Williams.
We'll get this up to about the 44.
Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. They run it again with Williams. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. That one a first down pickup of 8. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. Throwing now, Wilson on first down. Got a man open, it's Sutton.
And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40. Working with a 2nd and 3.
Up the middle, it's Williams. And this winds up a pickup of 2, maybe 2.5 to about the 39. This will be play number 7 on the drive. 3rd and a yard. They'll try and run for it. Here's Williams. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a first down. Able to get what they need to keep the drive going with a 6-yard pickup on 3rd down. On first down, Wilson.
He's got his tight end. It's Albert Okwuegbunam. And he's going to be taken down at the 28-yard line. From the 28, it's 2nd and 5.
To throw is Wilson.
That's complete. It's Okwuegbunam.
And he's going to be taken down right at the line.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
Throwing is Wilson. Escaping the pressure right. And I don't think he got there. No. He's short by maybe a foot. Maybe. Call it 4th and inches.
Already down 2 scores. They're going to go for this rather than settle for 3.
They'll try and throw for it with Wilson. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Broncos unable to convert here on 4th. And this Browns defense stands tall. On first down, Watson.
And that nearly a turnover, but it's incomplete. Well, fortunate to retain possession there, and it's 2nd down.
To throw again on 2nd down, Watson. And the Broncos get there and take him down.
Alexander Johnson, the one to drop him. Following that sack, Watson and the Browns backed up for a 3rd and long.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Complete to Hilton. And he will be marked down short of the 1st as they get to him at the 29. So on 4th down, kicking it away here, Michael Pilardi. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. That's taken on the 25. It'll go as a 42, make it a 43-yard punt. 6 on the return. And the Broncos take over. First down and 10. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. They've been outplayed early, no question. Down 14-0 already as they come up 1st and 10. Line of scrimmage, the 31 as they line up 2nd and 10. Here's Wilson. Oh, it was hit at the line of scrimmage and intercepted.
And the Browns are going to take possession of the football.
first down. Felton. And he's going to push his way down to about the 12. 8 yards the tally on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 2. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Only needing 2 yards on 2nd down. Here's Watson. Eluding the pressure right. All that gets him is just a yard, and now it's 3rd down. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. Back to throw, Watson. Open man here, Schwartz, complete. Touchdown! Anthony Schwartz, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Browns take a 3-touchdown lead. York on now for the extra point. And it is now 21-0. So they only needed 3 plays on that drive. And it's capped off by the Browns' touchdown. York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. And not willing to risk another fumble. He'll sit on this one. It's a touchback. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse that this is an important possession, but I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because
Wilson hit. It's loose. It's out. Fumble.
And a little bit of good fortune there. He wasn't able to get it back, but he did have a teammate on the spot able to retain possession for them.
3rd and long. It's Wilson. Oh, had his hands on it. Couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going. The passing game not in sync here early, and now it's 4th down.
I know this offense was expecting to do big things, but it certainly hasn't turned out that way, at least not through the first 3 drives. They're definitely going to have to put their heads together and start concocting some offense that'll move the ball downfield.
He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. Oh, what a juke into space. 43 yards on the punt, 7-yard return, and the Browns will take over 1st and 10. So here are the Browns to take over. They were losers a week ago to Baltimore, but they lead things here as they start 1st and 10. They'll fake the handoff. Now Watson. Buying time to his left. This is caught by Hilton. And he is out of bounds inside the 35.
And Nathaniel Hackett apparently disagrees with the ruling on the field, and he's going to challenge this one. So the challenge there does not go their way. This will indeed remain a completed pass.
On 1st and 10, Watson. Got an open man. That's David Njoku, the tight end. On 2nd down now, Felton. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. The Browns on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This time they face a 3rd and 2.
Got a man. It's Schwartz, complete.
And this is going to be another first down as they'll make the tackle at the Broncos' 12-yard line. Up the middle they go. Felton. And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Watson. Being chased out left. Njoku pulls this one in. He's got it for a Cleveland touchdown. A 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Browns continue to pull away here in this first half. Extra point by York is up and good. And the route is on here in this first half. York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. And not willing to risk another fumble. He'll sit on this one. It's a touchback. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And 3 and out on the last drive. No points on the scoreboard. A little soul-searching now?
I would say so, and they need to help out their defense a little bit. They've had to be on the field a lot more than normal, put them in some tough spots. But what's the old adage? When you get another chance, it gives you a better chance to do it right.
On second down, Williams. And he stopped immediately there. It looks like a nickel set now for the Browns on third down. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. Finding his big receiver, Patrick, over the middle. And he will have the Broncos first down. They needed 5 there on third down. He winds up getting 7. Wilson. Flush to his right. Into the hands of Patrick, left side. And he'll go out of bounds. It appears right at the 45. Now we give up the middle to Williams. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2. They'll come to the line needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. Now a 10th carry. Here's Williams. He's going to be a yard short. Needed 2, but only got 1. 4th down.
It's interesting going into this game. There was so much talk from both sides about who would control the line of scrimmage. I think we've seen who has it in this one so far.
Well, they bottled him up. He's barely averaging over 3 yards a carry right now. And this will be out of bounds, and they spotted it at the 15-yard line. Not too bad. Deshaun Watson and the Browns offense back onto the field. He's thrown touchdown passes on his last 2 drives as he begins here, 1st and 10. Watson now to throw. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on 1st down, but he couldn't reel it in. To throw on 2nd and 10. Watson firing quickly, but it's incomplete. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. Out of the gun, Watson. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up. Pilardi now on to punt as he sends this one away. So possession goes over here on the punt. And they will take over 1st and 10. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. The last series for them, a little disappointing, forced to punt. And now they'll try to do better here and come away with some points as they begin this drive, 1st and 10. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Off the draw, here's Williams. And he's across the 40, 3 extra yards to the 43. 41 yards rushing for him now in the ball game. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. And for the Browns, a nickel set here on 3rd down. Now Wilson. Screen play set up for Williams. And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Now Wilson. And that is incomplete. The passing game not in sync here early. And now it's 4th down. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. And a nice job here to down this one right on the 5-yard line.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And this is going to double their room to maneuver, able to get it from the 5 to the 10-yard line. The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. Now it's Watson. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And he will have a first down here as they get into field goal range, down just shy of the 20. Now Watson. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. So we've come to halftime after a very one-sided beginning to this one. As we send you on out to our studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman at REA Sports Halftime Report.
Okay, Brandon, thank you very much. More from you, too, in just a bit. But first, let's get everybody caught up with what's going on around the NFL here in Week 5.
Well, we'll move right through the break then, skipping halftime and back to the field for the start of the second half. The Browns are going to get the second half kickoff, and they've got this lead as well as we are back and underway. And the tackle going to be made right there at the 25-yard line. The Browns drive about to get started. Well, it's hard to imagine the first half going any better for them, CD, and now here as they begin their first series of the second half. I mean, they score here. This one, it's pretty much out of reach.
We honestly might already be at that point, partner, because this team, they were dominant in the first half, continue to be dominant now, and I think they're viewing this as a put-away drive on their way to a lopsided victory.
Now a handoff up the middle. Felton, and he'll get about 6 up to the 27-yard line. The Broncos going dime. 2 extra defensive backs for third down.
Playing pass all the way.
And now we've got flags down. Looked like one of the Browns might have moved. So the false start certainly doesn't help matters as they'll try again now. 3rd and long. To throw is Watson. He's got Njoku, his big tight end. And a good job defensively. They stop him short of the first at the 32. Here's Michael Pilardi now as he's on to punt for Cleveland. He's averaging just under 50 yards a punt as he gets this away. 51 yards on the punt there. And it will be 1st and 10 as they take over. So 1st and 10 here for Wilson and the Broncos at their own 18. Here's Wilson. And a high throw there as this is knocked away down to the ground and incomplete.
Well, partner, they've certainly played up to their top 10 defensive ranking this week. They've stifled this opposing offense throughout this game. This contest is now lopsided because of their efforts, and there's still a quarter to go.
47 yards on the ground for him so far. From the gun, it's Wilson. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Move the chains, a gain of 7 on 3rd down. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. They'll run out of the gun here, Williams. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. That one good for 13 and a Denver first down. From the shotgun, Wilson. He'll get that complete to Albert O. And he'll be brought down inside the 40-yard line. Still in search of their first touchdown of the game, but they're on the move. 1st and 10. Now it's Wilson. Looking left sideline, it's complete. Down inside the 10. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. Here's Wilson to throw.
That one thrown away from the pocket. The officials kind of looking at each other, but they'll say there was a receiver in the area, so no penalty, just an incomplete pass. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. 3rd and goal, trying to make that scoreboard at least a little more respectable. Now it's Wilson. To the end zone, but it's incomplete. A field goal try forthcoming now for the Broncos. From the left hash, a chip shot here. And his kick is good. And that drops a deficit from 28 to 25. Kind of surprised by that they kicked the field goal. I guess you get some points, but this deficit 3rd quarter, I don't know. Yeah,
I don't either. Yeah, I'm with you on that one. When you're down that much, kicking a field goal, does it feel a little bit maybe waving the white flag and just want to get out of here? Yeah, I think you got to go ahead and try and get some bigger points on the board.
Cleveland offense making their way out. Obviously not the intended goal last drive. They had to punt the football, but still they've got the lead here, and now a chance to add on to that lead if they can get points on this drive. 1st and 10 upcoming. On 1st down, it's Watson. And that one going to be off target and incomplete. 2nd and 10 now from the 27. Here's Watson. This one complete to Mecole Hardman. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3. Back to throw. Watson. That's to the right side and complete to Njoku. And he is going to have a Browns 1st down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert here on 3rd and 3. Up the middle they go. Felton. And some good acceleration there as he's across midfield to the 48-yard line. 13 yards to pick up there. Good for a Cleveland 1st. So 1st and 10. And if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. Now a throw here going to be taken in by the tight end Njoku. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 40. They'll try the left side. Felton. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. 7th play of the drive now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. Looking to throw. Watson. This is the tight end, Njoku. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. Now a 1st down throw. Watson. Right back to Njoku. And they'll work this down inside the 30.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Watson on 1st down. Forced out to his left. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. On 2nd down. Now the ball comes loose. It's picked up by the Broncos. And the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line. And a little careless there, Charles, on that carry.
And it's not just having 2 hands on the ball. It's tucking it away. It's using your body to keep people shielded off. It's so many different things into taking care of it and having ball security. In that case, though, we didn't see it happen.
Off the option, here's Williams. And he'll get it out to midfield. Let's see, they'll spot it right in midfield at the 50. From midfield now, here's Wilson. Flushed out right. And he will find his man Sutton. That's complete. And he'll go down, and that will do it.
for the third quarter of action. 3 quarters in the books. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Now left side on the swing pass, and only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30. So tug on the face mask, and that's going to cost him 15 yards.
And sometimes it'll go unnoticed, but that one, pretty obvious for everyone to see.
Following the penalty, it's Williams. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Now a man who's been busy this afternoon, it's Williams. And a short pickup there down to about the 9. And this offense on 3rd down today, they've converted a third of their opportunities, 3 for 9. This is 3rd and 4. Now here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete.
As defensive coordinators around the league tell me all the time, that throw is not for every quarterback because you've really got to drive the ball downfield. It's going to be a tight window for him to fit that one into. In this case, unsuccessfully.
And that is incomplete, but a penalty flag coming in. This could be a 1st down. So the ball's moved to about the 1 after the penalty, 1st and goal. Williams, no signal, and now they say he did not get in. He is stonewalled at the 1. So they've been in the red zone 3 times, and it's yielded just 3 points. Can they find the end zone here on 2nd and goal? And he is not going to get in as the big bodies stop him at the 1. They hold him again, and now all of a sudden it's 3rd and goal at the 1. They'll try again, and he'll get in. Touchdown, Denver. Tyler Beatty, his 3rd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Broncos are finally into the end zone here in this 4th quarter. Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is down to 28-10. So the 2nd down run didn't work. They run it again on 3rd down and get in. I wasn't sure if they might pass it, Charles. We know that they like to mix it up down here around the goal line. Yeah, almost felt like the offensive line said, forget mixing it up. Let's call our favorite running play over our best blockers, and let's get this one in. And he'll elect not to return this one, so they'll bring it out to the 25 on the touchback. And the Browns getting set to go. I'm sure the message as they come out onto the field is, hey, take care of the football, because the fumble last possession led to a touchdown. Still a 3-score game, though. You don't want things to start to snowball. You know, one error leads to another, which leads to another. And then all of a sudden you're fighting for your life down the stretch instead of finishing the game in style, which is what they're trying to do on this drive. That would be a pretty amazing comeback, but we've seen crazier things happen in the National Football League. We certainly have. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3. They'll keep it on the ground. Felton. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down. They run the counter. Felton, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss. They'll try the air now with Watson. He's got a man. That's caught. Left sideline. 2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down. Now a handoff up the middle. Felton. 56 yards rushing for him now to this point. As we get late in this one, is altitude a factor for a visiting team in Denver? Is that something that's overplayed? No, it's real, and I know a lot of the visiting teams like to downplay it because they don't want to get into the heads of their players, but you can't avoid it. As soon as you get to the locker room, you get to the stadium, they always post it in there. Welcome to Denver. Altitude 5,280 feet.
the air is rare.
On third down, Felton. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. Up the middle they go. Felton. And he'll go down at the 28. Options galore here. Second and a few inches. Now a handoff up the middle. Felton. And a strong run there as he'll maneuver his way down inside the 15. A good pickup there for the Browns. 15 yards. Two minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Browns in possession of the football here as we get you reset. And the scoreboard on their side, they're just looking to melt away these final couple of minutes and put this one in the left-hand column. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well. Up the middle they go. Felton. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland. Demetric Felton with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Browns are closing in on a 4-1 start as they extend their fourth quarter lead. Extra point by York is up and good. And they open the lead up now to 25. York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. Taken in at the 3. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. Here's the Denver offense now as they get set to take over here. Their mini 2-game win streak appears it might be going by the wayside unless they can pull a rabbit out of their hat. They start the drive on the ground. It's Williams. And a good stiff arm there before he's brought down on a nice little gain. The previous run, good for 9. Here's second and a yard. Wilson. Over the middle, complete to Judy. 7 yards there and a first down. Throwing is Wilson. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll be out of bounds up near the 45 at the 44. Throwing again on second down. Wilson got his man complete over the middle. It's Ford. Now the Broncos are going to call the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 18 seconds remaining. On first down, Wilson out to his left. And Wilson's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked off by Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah. And the Browns are going to take possession of the football. The defense can stop it twice more as they take a knee here. So Cleveland able to come away with the victory here. And they say it's never easy to come into Denver to win because of the altitude. They looked pretty comfortable in the altitude.
They certainly did. I'm not quite sure how they got prepared. And it's always been a big debate about what to do. I lived out there at one point. I lived in Colorado Springs. And I remember saying to someone after my second or third day there, like, this altitude thing, this is no big deal. And day 4, it hit. And it hit hard. And it took me a while to get ready and get acclimated. So some teams, they like to come in early. Try and get on a schedule and feel good with it. Other teams say, forget it. Let's not let the effects jump on us. They come in as late as possible, as close to kickoff, and play. Whatever way they did it, it worked in this one.
So for the Browns,